like the whole night, I felt myself gravitated to him. He
Oh,
went
that's cool.
outside, and then I found myself outside, and I'm just like, what? But crazy thing,
I couldn't stop staring. I'm like getting stuff out my car, but I'm staring, and I didn't realize, but he does this, and I was just like busted. All right, next question. How soon is too soon to say I love you? Halo
yeah,
effect,
that
yes.
it's like they put these things, put me in this box of they think that they created this idea of me in their mind, and when I don't fit that idea, but this was a little bit difficult for me because I don't know when I'm flirting.
Sure.
Like I know other people, like when you see me, you be like, you was hella flirting with him. I was. Welcome back. Welcome back.
So we all have stories that we swore that we'll take to the grave.
Some graves can't keep secrets forever.
And some secrets deserve an audience.
This is Kissfessionals.
I'm Crystal A. Ego.
And I'm Sarah South.
All right. Today we get into a very common topic, love at first sight. So
Ooh.
I'll open with a story. All right, a viewer walking. I'm not supposed to fall in love at a damn gas station. I'm in sweats, bonnet on. I'm going to grab like a Red Bull after a long night. I'm walking out the door and then I run straight into this man's chest. And when I looked up, phew, brown skin, glistening, nice beard, nice cologne, the works. He smiled, apologized, and holds eye contact for a really long time, drew me back into a fantasy. He asks my name. I answered, but I swear my voice left my body before I did. We talked outside for like 20 minutes. I don't even remember the conversation. I just remember his lips and how he casually said, feels like I've known you longer than just 5 minutes. He gave me his number and a hug. I definitely know he'll be thinking about me. And I walked away grinning like a teenager with a crush. I haven't stopped replaying this since. The stare, his energy, the touch, my whole body felt it. So, can this be real? Can it really be love at first sight? Or am I just drunk off hormones and wishful thinking? So, what are your thoughts?
Had I not experienced something similar, I would say, no, I don't believe in it. But yes, so something similar.
You said something similar.
Yeah, I was out with some of my friends and um went sat down at this table of group people. I didn't know him, and he was like, I was just instantly drawn and attracted to him. It was insane, and I couldn't understand why or what. And then so I move a whole nother table by myself, and then he comes over to the table, and then we become like cool
Yeah.
friends. And he like the whole night, I felt myself gravitated to him. He
Oh,
went
that's
outside,
cool.
and then I found myself outside, and I'm just like, what? But crazy thing, we didn't exchange numbers or anything. We just kind of just left it at that. But
Okay.
it was an instant attraction, and then yeah, I just felt like I knew him forever, or like
Okay.
I just like, where the heck have you been?
Now, after experiencing that, do you think it was love or something else?
I think it was love at first sight.
Okay.
I definitely think so.
Did you fall in love with that person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess so. Can I say? Okay, I have 6 love in my life. Yes, I have 6 people, and I tell them like, "Hey, you know, you're the 6th love of my life." And I refer to them thinking back. I was like, "Yeah, okay, the 3rd love of my life." You know, the 3rd, the 3rd, 6th one. Yeah, I'm still cool with. um, but I would say it wasn't like that with all of them. The ones I do call the love of my life, it was very much instant attraction. So, one person, I'm 5'10", so I'm attracted to really tall people. So they naturally grabbed my eye. But one person I saw like across the parking lot, and I couldn't stop I couldn't stop staring. I'm like getting stuff out my car, but I'm staring. And I didn't realize, but he does this. And I was just like busted. Because hey, I'm like, oh shit, I'm busted. Then I had to come up. Do I know? That's my favorite line. He like he knew. He like the whole time he knew I didn't know it. But it's that. I mean, that relationship took a while to progress too. But felt like I was in love with him. Also, let's see. I would say the other ones, except for One of them I called my twin flame, but it was saw him, like, crossing, and we just that one is a whole 'nother story too, maybe another episode on twin flame because we
Getting
had
into that one.
some it was ironic how many, like, dates match, how much we connected, how much what the definition or descriptions of what twin flame was and how much we fit into it, and just weird stuff that happened after that I was like, "Oh, okay." I feel like it's something to it even though that's not I know that's far from my what forever person, and I think just because you, like, feel this love and these emotions don't necessarily mean it's your forever person or the person you're gonna marry or anything like that. Maybe it's just the person that you love in that moment. Love can be shifting.
I can agree with that for sure. I feel like stages of life too,
Mhm,
and growing and figuring out. I think for me, like growing and having grown adult
mm,
children, separating from no longer being needed
mhm.
like a mom every day. So
Uh,
it's like I feel like it could be the same. That it's like for this part in my life, this is the love of my life for this moment in time.
mhm.
And yeah, and then looking back, it could be like, ooh, what did I
Okay.
think?
I
But it's
bet.
like when I'm involved, I'm not that same person that fell in
Exactly.
love with them anymore, so yeah.
'Cause I am a petty about, being my age or whatever, but 'cause I'd be like, "Man, I don't remember being in love." And I guess I don't remember that. That was me? You sure that
Right.
was me? I said I love that man? I don't know. That's how much, I just don't care for that relationship anymore.
Right.
But that's not really honest. So I was having this conversation with one friend. He was stating that he is very cautious of saying "I love you," and he's the reason why he won't come out and say it, even if he's feeling that way, he won't come out and say it because for him, love is all encompassing. It's like
Mhm.
he had a real issue with women telling him that they love him, and then the next day they could go find somebody else, or the next day they could leave him. So he's like, "How can you say you love me
Right.
if you are doing all these other things?" And for because he said even past relationships, he still has love or love them people, and it's really hard for him to let go. So that's why he's very closed off a little bit with saying those actual words. And I'm like, for me, I feel I had to say it because I feel like that's just not honoring your feelings at the time. And I explained it that this is how I feel at this moment, and I cannot promise that that won't change, because I'm divorced after a 13-year marriage. So I can't promise that I'm gonna love you forever or the love will still be the same, or if I just have love for you because things shift, time shifts, and but I do really want to honor how I feel at this moment, and that's
Right.
truthfully how I would feel. So maybe I don't know.
Right, and I think because I am such, like I don't know if I'm a hopeless romance or romantic or whatever, but it's like I just
Yeah,
love love. I love the idea of love, but also I'm not saying it unless I feel it, and once
mm-mm.
I feel it, I cannot say it. Like, it's like yeah.
That person that I do a little spiting saying it or whatever, and then sometimes we'll be on the tippy so I'm like, I love say it. Oh, say you love me. Say you love just say it. So frustrating. I do wanna do, every episode, I need to do research. I am a human sexuality student
Yeah.
at Widener University. I'm shouting that out, but I like research behind the things that we see. So I did look up. Study says there's instant attraction, and someone can make attractiveness judgment in 0.13 seconds. So that's not even you could look at somebody and just like be that much attracted to them. You make attractiveness judgment. They do um separate the difference between love, quote unquote, love at first sight and lasting love. So they say lasting love should involve intimacy, commitment, and attachment on top of passion. But what we experiencing at first sight is mostly the attraction and passion piece because we haven't for lasting love, we haven't had that much interaction to build intimacy or commitment. So it's missing components, but it does this attraction slash love at first sight does have a component of what lasting love can be. And they say what it feels like is really a physiological response. So you have increased dopamine, you have arousal and stress responses that are building like that's building that chemistry when you are looking for at somebody the first time and think you love them. All right. Many people have experienced love at first sight. They said 60% of individuals. This is what the research is, but I think we put it on Reddit. All right, we did bring it to the polls. We want to know what the people say about love at first sight, not just us. First question was, do you believe in love at first sight? 42% said yes. 46% said more like lust at first sight,
Yeah, I can see
which I
that.
concur.
Yeah.
12% said no, it's just the hormones and they be lying. Top comment was if you fall in love in 3 seconds, you could fall out of love just as fast.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I disagree, but okay. Have you experienced love at first sight yourself? 19% said yes, and we're still together. Or 31% said yeah, it crashed and burned.
Oh, wow.
I'm well in that 31%. 35% said I thought I did, but it really humbled me. And 15% said it never happened to them.
Mm.
All right. I was he was my soulmate for 48 hours was one of the top comments. My shortest love of my life was maybe 4 days.
It's like I know someone who definitely gets wrapped up and have a weekend, whole relationship
Me, girl.
whimsical.
I'm
No.
about to say
No, someone else. And, like, that's, like, multiple times, like, having from the moment you met to this whole
Wow.
whimsical and it's like, I had a full-blown relationship in this whole
Damn.
weekend, and I'm
Right.
like, "How the"
The ups, the downs, the challenges, the trials,
right?
the tribulations.
Like, "Wait, what?" No. I've never experienced something like that.
Yeah, my shortest love of my life, about 5 days. It was everything.
Mm.
All right, poll question number 3. What hit you first? Looks, of course, 72%. Their voice, 14%. These last couple of years, I've definitely become voice. Something about them voices. Okay. The 11%, the vibe and the energy. All right. 3%, their bank account.
Mm.
Don't judge me. Top comment is if he smells good and a beer connects, it's a heart for me.
That I love a man who smells good. There's just ooh, when even like I no not even attraction. Like when they walk, I'm like, you smell healthy
Yeah, your
good.
nose
Oh
be
my
following
god,
them.
yeah. What are you wearing? Yeah. So usually that was I was so surprised with the love at first sight thing for me because usually it's a vibe. I don't.
Mhm.
It's not like I see them and I'm like, damn, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
And because I've never experienced that. Like the dudes, they're they're really cool. They're it's a vibe. We just
That was a
vibe,
little
whatever.
shady.
No, and it's not like they're ugly or anything. No, absolutely not.
Uh,
But it's like their looks weren't the first thing that attracted me to them,
oh, okay.
and so it was their vibe, their energy, what they were putting off. But like this other, it was his look. Like I was just so
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god, why are you so fine?" And it's so crazy because, like, I don't know if everyone would say that, but everyone I mean, I think that's like when people have that, universal,
Mhm.
like, attraction or whatever. Because
Yeah, because it's gonna be the same. I think mine were probably a combination of both. It wasn't just looks; it was looks and vibes. Something about the way they carry themselves. Because to me, I don't think I'm a very I think I'm very selective. I don't like a lot of people. Yeah, I just don't like a lot of people. Not to be shady or anything like that, but I think most people will fit into a friend category for me,
mm,
or whatever. Even though I date a lot, it's just like eventually they probably fall off and I categorize them as friends, somebody I'll just date for a while, XYZ. But swag does plays a big part on top of the looks, right?
yeah,
If
they're
you
how to
even catch
dress.
my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next question. How soon is too soon to say I love you? So 1% said within 24 hours. That's only 1%.
I'm about to say, 'kay, what's up? What? Confused?
It,
That has to be like a lust. That can't be like love. I never experienced nothing like that.
mhm. Within a week, there was 7%. 1 to 3 months, 62% of people said that. And 3 months plus, 30% of people said that. If he top comment, if he calls me baby before I know his last name, red flag.
I kind of feel like the same way with "I love you." Like, if you're telling someone within a week or 2, "Oh my god, I love you," and, it's like, is this a love bombing situation?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like,
trust it
what?
at all.
Like, how are you and I would look back like that other one, "Oh, how quickly you fell in love with me, how quickly you about to fall out of love with me."
Right. I didn't tell him I love him though. I didn't say it out loud,
Right.
but
I mean, I could see you having really strong feelings for the person, but it's like, is
uh
that love? And it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
because I know, because see, we often fantasize. So I think more research. Maybe will get to that too, but more research said like it's a fantasy you build in your head. So I would say that for a day one, it's just like, oh, okay, I can see we about to get married, we about to see this, and it's like I can build a whole little fantasy in my head, but
yeah,
not really. That's not the actual truth. And I would say I can't really say I love that dude, but I like calling him the love of my life because I was like, "Oh, this about to happen for us, girl. God, stop picking out your bridesmaid
right.
dress. Start getting our stuff together because we about to." All right, 5. What was the outcome of your love at first sight crush? 22% said we dated. 28% said we hooked up, then disappeared.
Dang.
Never saw them again, but still think about them. 43%, and they became a work story. 7%? I'm not really sure what that means, a work story. That man lives rent free in my imagination, was the top comment.
I don't know.
What was the
Yeah.
outcome?
Well, I guess that, I only had that one experience. It wasn't
Mm,
like, uh,
I say how mine is most of them we just broke up, but it's no like harsh feelings with any of them. Yeah, it's no harsh feelings. It was an experience. I got a story out of it. So,
right.
um, okay, another one. Did you confess the people who did have it? Did you confess your feelings immediately? 26% said, "Yeah, I shot my shot." 58% said, "No, I froze. Now I regret life." And 16% said that the other person shot first.
It's usually, I don't say, until I really feel it. And so that's what usually happens, that they would
No.
say, I love you first.
Mhm.
And then I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say it unless I mean it, and I'm like, "I know you don't want me to tell you I love you, and I don't mean it, so, until I really feel it." But then once I feel it, I'm like, "I love you." Like, I don't have no shame in my game. Like, I can
Yeah.
control, like, what is going on in here, like.
I think I'm at 6. I only told 2. Yeah. All the other ones were just like, nah, I didn't really tell them because I felt like nothing was going to come out of it.
Mhm.
So, yeah. But I do think the regret part, I say, so I didn't say I loved them to the majority of them, but shooting your shot, I did make sure I approached and talked to them. I do like, hey, I'm Crystal. Nice to meet you. Because I just feel like I move around so much, and the opportunities of seeing this person again probably are limited. So you need to know who I am now before I leave. So regardless of what's going on, whatever it evolves into, I do like to try to make contact with people. Right. So that was the polls. Good details on polls. Just to recap again what science is. Science says the rush that we feel in those 0.13 seconds, not even a whole second, is actually desired dopamine, excitement, and physical arousal.
Mm.
So that's yeah, y'all have to figure it out. But it is still missing the components of intimacy and commitment. So that makes it different from lasting love. If you are encountering these feelings, proceed with caution. So some of the advice that we will give is to stay curious. Don't just assume who they are because we do that, right? We see this person and then we already have it made up. There's a research on there too that attractive people are assigned better qualities like this. They're outstanding human. They're not. They just look nice. They can be the
Right.
damn devils.
Right, right. True, very true.
That's why more attractive people get away with shit because people just like them and
I
they
I
just
ain't
assume
I ain't gonna,
exactly Miss Innocence.
Wait, what?
Miss Innocent, yeah. So we did a
But I hate that though, because I get a lot of assumptions, right? That people act like that I'm not just regular, and that
halo
yeah,
effect,
that
yes.
it's like they put me in this box of, they think that they created this idea of me in their mind. And when I don't fit that idea, they start acting different towards me. And it's like, I know I never said that's who I was. Like, you didn't get to know me well enough but now you want to put me in this box and now you have an issue with me, but because you thought I was something. But I guess, you know what, when women date for potential and they have this idea in their mind, maybe that's kind of like the
Oh,
same.
yeah, I can't wait to do these other dating stories. Yeah, because I look at some of these shows and what they want, like, especially when they put a paycheck up there. Oh, they need to make 6 figures. Well, I just we'll talk about that later. Like, what does that mean to you? What does that symbolize? I mean,
And do you make 6 figures? Like,
right,
what?
right.
How you gonna require something from somebody else that you ain't even doing the
Girl,
same thing?
whole nother
Right.
episode, but we'll get into that.
We will.
All right, and let actions confirm the chemistry. So, what's the follow up afterwards? Do y'all exchange numbers? Do this actually take you out on a date or keep you on the phone, texting back and
Right.
forth?
Text to death.
Is
Good
that
morning, meet him to death.
good morning, WYD?
Get off my phone.
Is he a WYD dude, or are he actually like making plans to
Right.
build something?
Right.
All right. Ask questions before you kiss your future into existence.
Mm.
So again, just confirming those assumptions are actually getting the truth. Don't have assumptions. Just get the truth. Ask the questions and whatever they say, make sure that their actions are lining up with those answers.
I think dating, especially in 2025, like, is he married? Like, are you just the flavor of the month? Calm it down,
Oh,
girl. Calm it down.
I can see with all this AI, all this AI, like AI dating, catfishing, gonna
Mm.
be like off the chain now. All right.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
Notice how they show up after the moment. That kind of plays into it
Right.
too. If they disappear, just appreciate that time, that 0.13 seconds, and just acknowledge that it was an illusion that you had in your head. Like,
Yeah. I appreciate that moment. That might have just been that great moment.
I think if anything, you could take pieces of what you might want in the real future
Right.
person, because that's why, like, when I date, if there's something that don't work out, but I really loves the fact that this person did this. He was a mechanic. I just said, like, put that on my checklist of my
Right. I would
perfect
like my
person.
dude to, right, to have this quality. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Oh, we about to do our fun segment.
Yeah.
All right, so we already gave advice, gave some research. Now we about to tell you how to flirt. This is the flirt game. So we about to give you one flirt tip. Actually, I'll let you do it.
I don't. But this was a little bit difficult for me because I don't know when I'm flirting.
Girl.
Like, I know other people, like, when you see me, you be like, you was hella flirting with him. I was. Me.
Please tell me. Please enlighten us on how to flirt, Sarah Sauce.
But
Saucy. The saucy section.
but I think for me, it's I do get touchy-feely. Like, I do, like, rub on an elbow or rub on an arm or put my, hand on the knee, like, if they're and then I think they're probably extra funny too. If I like to laugh, me being more
Not extra
into
funny.
into what they're talking about
Uh-huh.
or if they're joking or whatever, if
Mhm.
they're funny and it's like but I realize me like just soft little touches, on their arms or
Mhm.
their knee or something and I realize that's how I get like to get more of an intimate space with them.
Mhm.
And eye contact.
Eye contact. Okay. And find an excuse to touch. You're like, "Ah, boy,
Right?
you are so
Right?
funny. Me,
Oh my God. Like what?
you might have a girl in the background like that Negro ain't that
Right.
funny.
All my life. What the? You don't know what no fun
Right.
What is she laughing at?
Right. Hi, that's
How
dope. I
about
like
you?
that too. Me. Let's see. I don't know. What do I be doing? I'll go straight up. I'll go up to a lot of people. Hey, how you doing? I'm Crystal, and just like try to talk. I don't know if that's necessarily flirting. I think I'm trying to feel that person out for a little bit. But if I do, like, definitely, I could, I guess a line I'd be like, "Do I know you from somewhere? You sure? This just look awfully familiar." Well, since you don't know me, I'm Crystal.
Now.
Right. I'm Crystal. Just talk, and then I see if I actually want to pursue this person. Um, I think yeah, touching and laughing. Uh, I think I get more like for some reason I don't know why I like twist my head and like play with my hair a little bit more. Those gestures that just naturally come out, like, oh, you're doing a lot. I'm like, yeah, I am. But those are my tips.
Yeah, I just realized too, like, it is eye contact because my face I'm told my face be facing. I don't know what I be looking like, but like when I'm really into you and I can just be staring and it's like, okay, stop staring through to my soul. Like, why are you looking at me like that? And it's just, I don't know if it's like this strong thing of desire or what, but when I have that connection and I'm just like enthralled of what they're saying, and then yeah, I get all these comments of like, why are you looking like that? Why are you looking at me? Don't be looking at me like that.
Oh yeah.
Like, what am I looking at? So I walk around with a mirror and see like, what is my face doing? Because I don't know.
I think that is a strong one because when I be like when I do that when some guys look at me, I'm like, why? Why I get into like, why you doing? Like, why you looking at me like that? Why you looking at me? I ask her like, why you looking at me like, what do you mean? What's going on in your head? Tell me, like, what's going on? All right.
So funny. But yeah.
Well, I mean, that concludes our episode. This is a super fun episode. Hopefully, you got some things out of it, some tips, learn what love at first sight looks like versus what it actually, is, things like that.
Then send us your messages. Have you ever experienced love at first sight, or what have your experiences been with it? Was it successful? Are you still with that person? So
Mhm.
send us a message. Let us know.
All
We'd love to
right.
hear it.
Yeah, you can email us
And join us on yeah, Instagram.
Right. Follow the sex planner, grab you one. Also be on the lookout for some other dope things that we'll be pushing out very soon. Enjoy the episode. I am Crystal A. Ego.
I'm Sarah Sauce.
Bye.
Bye.